Happy Friday afternoon, everybody. Well, it's already December. That means Christmas is coming up. I can't believe it. Yeah, I am getting people some gifts. I'm still getting the cars for the 1959 Daytona 500, and still and getting equipment for my broadcasting videos for the broadcast, like extra microphones, for Nate or other colleagues who wants to be in my videos, and what else? And maybe a camera angle, and most of all, die-cast cars I'm gonna be getting. So yeah. So I heard of the Michael Jordan in the Front Row Motorsports trial. That has been, going on for the past few days. I know I'm a huge shout out to Kenny Wallace. He is a very, very great race car driver, the younger brother of Rusty Wallace. Yeah, he'll tell you everything. And same with Rick Mass. Rick Mass is another NASCAR legend from the '90s and the late '80s, mostly from the '90s. He was a long time legend. They keep you updated for those things. So yeah, the NASCAR trial of Michael Jordan and the NASCAR trial of Front Row Motorsport has been resolved. Let's see what it takes, how long it's going to take. Let's see, because I didn't see too much of it, so that's why I'm looking at it. Because I just heard that Michael Annett passed away. Let me tell you a story. I grew up watching Michael Annett when I was, let's see, how old was I? The first time I saw him he was a race car driver, and he raced for Dale Earnhardt Jr., and, he was very old school. That time it was very old school, so don't just think 2025 is modern and those years are ancient. No, 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 no. You gotta understand something. The way these guys put back in 2017, these guys are so old school. Like the guys that I grew up in, Michael Annett and William Byron, they mostly race in the Xfinity Series and the Cup. But when it comes to the Xfinity Series drivers, they were very, very old school, just like Cup. And that's what Michael Annett was. Michael Annett was, let's see, how old was he? He was 39 years old when he died. He had cardiac cancer, because I remember he had like a surgery on his knee or something back in 2021, and I was 12 years old at that time. And he wasn't, yeah, and then he retired, and then Sam Mayer took over the race. Didn't hear too much about Michael Annett. That's kind of a, odd thing. And then he died, passed away. So that's kind of a shame. Yeah, like Ozzy Osbourne passed away, the music legend, Hulk Hogan, the wrestling legend, Rex White. Those of you haven't heard about Rex White, but he was a regional NASCAR driver from the 50s, and Michael Annett died, so kind of a sad. It's very sad. It's very, very sad. Yeah. Thoughts and prayers. Well, the man Michael Annett is in heaven. But I did see him on television when I was a kid. And that time, NASCAR was so old school. Like, they were picking up the retro, and the cars were so long, just like mostly like the 1979 and 1980s and the 1990s. So, and 2000s as well, and 2010s. So, yeah. So, it was very old school. So, I want to like rephrase about something that I said last Saturday. I know last Saturday I was in my grandma's house. Now finally I'm in the den. Finally I'm in the den in my house at my home, just doing the videos. So I need to tell you something about what I said that it's not going to be involved in the videos. The things that I said about, like, 1979 was national. 1975 was national. 1970. I just found out they were not national. They were just regional. The turning point in the big shift, excuse my language, of NASCAR was 1979. That's when it started. So, new updates I'm going to be saying. after we do the 1959 NASCAR season, and the 1959 NASCAR season was very, very regional, so we I might have to just go short on that, like do the Daytona 500, do the Atlanta 500, and then yeah, because no Talladega. And I know for a fact you guys want to see more Talladega, and I want to see more Talladega of myself too, and my colleagues as well too. So we gotta add Talladega. I gotta add Talladega in the next upcoming NASCAR videos. So I would say so. Here's for 1959. We'll just go short on that. We'll just do the Daytona 500. Do like a couple two races, and then we'll make drag racing videos. I'll keep you more updated. We're gonna be doing for the next full time NASCAR season. So this is what we're gonna. This is what I'm gonna say, and this is what I'm gonna announce for today. So after we do the 1959 NASCAR season, we are gonna head down to the 2001 NASCAR season, because 2001 was the biggest memorable year that we're gonna be doing, because the death of Dale Sr. The cars were so old school. Talladega was wild, like the 80s and the 90s. That's what we're gonna be doing. And then after we do 2001, we're going to do 1979. 79. That's the biggest turning point we're going to do. Still Talladega, still full flag to flag. Make it a CBS motion. And then we're going to go into the 80s. That's the biggest highlight. I know you guys love the 70s and the 80s. Mostly the 1979, the 80s, the 90s, and 2000s, and the 2010s. You guys are going to get very, very pumped up, very, very excited about those years, upcoming years, because that has full broadcast, full flag to flag national broadcast. But we're going to do it in pattern. That's what I'm going to explain about for today's video. Pattern I'm going to be doing. Because 2001 was very, very old school, like the 1980s and 1979 and 1990s. And the same thing with 2002 when I made my first debut for the video. So after we do the 1959 season, we're going to go into 2001. After we do 2001, we'll do the 1979 Daytona 500. And then I would say after we do the 1979 Daytona 500, we're going to go into 1980 and then 1990 and then 2003 and then going into 2010. I mean, I would say I recommend we'll do 2008 because 2008 was my birth year. That's when I was born and I was an infant. That time I didn't knew about NASCAR yet. 2009 we can do, and then the biggest highlights that I knew about NASCAR is when I was 4 years old. So like 2012, 2011 we'll do, or 2010, and then we'll go back to 1980s and then the 1990s and then the 2004 NASCAR season. So the pattern, that's what we're going to be doing. So I have more information for the pattern just right now, but the further one I'll explain that for the other videos will be more provided. So 1959 I'm going to be doing first, and then 2001 I'll do next, and then 1980 I'll do, and then 1990, and then 2003, and then we'll go into 2009, or else let's go, yeah, because I want to finish, yeah, or maybe 2010 we can do, because that's what I remember, and then 2010, and then back to, then we can do 1981, and then 1991, 2000, wait, yeah, the pattern's kind of mixed up. Let's see how I can do this. Oh, okay. I get a better idea. No. Hold on, just give me 1 second. Let me sort this out. 1959 we can do first. And we'll jump right on to 2001. And then we'll go into 1980, 1990, and then 2010. Okay, okay. Now I see where I'm going. And then go into 1981, 1991, and then 2003, and then go into 1982, and then 1992, and then 1993. Or you know what? Maybe I could save the 2003 season. Like, I don't know. That's a whole bunch of years. I mean, that's what we're gonna be doing. Yes, I'm not gonna like stop, but I just need to find like have a way to organize it. I don't like to do it in chronological order because that's kind of too much. Let's just do it. The best moments that we've been doing because it's old school and everything. So we'll do the first early roots of NASCAR 1959, and we'll go into 2001, and then we can just jump on to 2001, and then 1980, 1990, and then 1990, and then 2010. Okay, now I got it sorted out. We'll go into 1981, and then 1991, and then 2011 we can do, and then we'll go into 2003, and then we can go into the three prominent years of the years ends with the three numbers. So like 1983, 1993, and then 2003, and then 2013 we can do, and 2023, and then 1984, 1994, 2004, 2014, and 2024 if it's available. And then yeah, and that's the pattern we're gonna be doing. We're gonna do it by fours. So I would say we'll do the 1959 NASCAR season first, and then we'll do the 1979 for the first true flag to flag coverage, and then we jump on to 1980, and then 1990, and then 2000, and then 2010. Okay, now I see where I'm going. And then we'll go into 1981, 1991, 2001, and then 2011, and 2021. And then 2002, we'll just leave that off because we already did that for our debut. And we'll just, sum it up with 1982 and then 1992. And then going to 2012, just jump on to 2012. And then going into the threes, we'll go into 1983, 1993, and 2003, 2013, 23. That's how we're going to do it by patterns. We're going to do it by patterns of each row of the numbers. So, the ones that I did for the debut, like 2002, we could just leave that on. We'll just, primarily when we go into the twos, we'll just primarily just do 1982 and 1992 and then just post them up on YouTube for the full championship season. So, after we do the 1959 season, we'll go into 1979, and then we'll go into 1980, and then 1990, and then 2000, 2010. We'll just be doing that so far, and then more information will be provided for the upcoming videos. So, yeah, that's all I have to say. Be aware, more unboxing videos will be coming up next, and later on during Christmas. And I'll keep you guys updated. I will make a video next week because tomorrow I can't because I got exams and other things to do because I'm trying to get ready for exams. So this is Classic Diecast Racing here. I will make sure I provide you and information. I'll keep you updated about these videos, and I'll see you then. See you next Saturday, everybody. Have a great rest of your afternoon. Cheers.